Peace, y'all. Welcome to today's Mathematics with your girl, Sunshine Monet L. Today is 9:38. We are in the fourth decan of the month. This is the decan of creation and foundation of things. We're setting the tone as we start the next month, tomorrow. This is also the energy of Seth, which brings destruction, transformation. We get into warlike energy. I told y'all about this when the eclipse comes, to be on the lookout, watch the currencies, because there's things happening in the sea realms with the money, the currency, with currency law, with all these different things. And now we have these things happening with the Federal Reserve, things happening with the cryptocurrencies, things happening with the ports and stomping up the currency in these ports. Things happening with BRICS, all these different things happening in currency in alignment with the eclipse happening in Virgo Pisces energy, removing us from the deceit energy and moving us more towards a moral and integral code of things. And well, actually kind of equal opposite energy when you think about how the nodes are moving. This eclipse is in alignment with the north and south node in the Vedic chart, Pisces, Virgo energy, moving towards Pisces, moving away from Virgo energy, the mundane direction of things. So yeah, in the energy of self, transformation and destruction is happening. Today is the day of 3-0. That's finding understanding in your cipher. We done did all the things in the month of 9, so you should have a level of understanding on how the 9s move, pre-gaming you for the year of 9 that we're going to enter into next year, which is going to be fly as shit. Very exciting. We are moving into this space of, I don't know why I can't think right now. It's a lot of blockaging going on. But yeah, we in this space of understanding creation, emotional energy. Now we're going to take that 3, we're going to put it into the cosmic 9, we're going to put it into the Yesod, the divine womb, the Cancer energy, the celestial womb, as well as the physical womb, and that makes 12, knowledge and wisdom, which brings us into a space of understanding as well. So we broke down that 3 into a 1 and 2, which still brings us back into 3, but just be reminded of where that understanding come from. It come from the knowledge, it come from the wisdom. 2 things that we experienced the last couple of days in this month of 9 was knowledge and wisdom heavy. So, you know, being reminded, like, don't forget where this understanding come from. And so if you stand under some shit you don't want to stand under no more, don't forget that it comes from the knowledge and wisdom. You can always go back to those spaces. So we come back into the space of understanding. We're going to put that into the year of 8. This is the year of transformation, death, and rebirth. High highs make low lows. The goal is to be the homeostasis in the middle. We're dealing with Scorpius energy, which is transformation. This is the infinity symbol. This is like being stuck on the loop-de-loop. That's why the goal is to be the homeostasis in the middle. This is how you get out of the 8 and stop being a dragon biting your own tail energy. You know, people have different, you know, mindsets about, you know, being recycled souls in this realm, reincarnation, keeping us trapped here versus just being infinite energy here. But no energy is created or destroyed, so like maybe we can go to different plane ETs, extraterrestrial land, when we go to different dimensions and stuff. We don't have to keep coming back in this 3D 4D world and trying to claim it onto the 9D. We can actually go to a 9D world, right? But yeah, so when we put that 3 into the year 8, we allow it to empower us. We allow it to give us some level of intellect on like the different demographics, the species, the classification of things, how things are being labeled and separated. But don't forget, it's still all separates of a whole. We come into the space of mastery. You know, you've mastered understanding. You mastered your knowledge and wisdom to bring you back to a sense of understanding. And you're putting it in your space of enforcement and classification. You're taking notes. And you're making sure that it's in your space, for real. So we move in gratitude for this experience in the month of 9, for being able to literally see us reaping what we sow. For the universe giving us different directions to add us up to the same destination. Should be, you know, bringing a newfound trust to you with the universe. You might not go to that spot you want to go to, that dreamy goal you want to go to, in the direction you thought you were going to go to it, but don't get it twisted. That dream and goal is still yours. You just got to trust the universe, because the universe already know the people you got to meet, already know the places you got to go to, the hands you got to shake, the people that's waiting to meet you so that they can be you know, triggered to get on their job and do what they got to do, that's going to eventually help you in a different space that you're going to be at later on. Like, all these different things have to happen. So just be patient, because some of y'all want some really big shit, and y'all think this big shit is going to happen with you by yourself, and you don't even need the universe. You don't need to trust nothing. You could just be in control all over there by yourself, and that's not how it works. So, you know, obviously we see what we put up into the nines, what we put into the cosmic womb, our physical womb, the soil womb. We're getting back the same thing in a different way. So when you get back something from the universe and doesn't look exactly like what you manifested up there, still trust. Like, okay, you know what's better for me. You done seen some shit. It's still gonna get me where I want to go. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gave me these dreams and these goals for nothing. You wouldn't have gave me this in my Akashic records and my subconscious for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's for something. It might not be exactly for what I think it's for, but it's for something. So let's talk about the astronomical update. Happy day of mastery, y'all. We start the day off with a 6% wanding crescent moon, cleansing the intangible things out of our space. Moon rising at 4:40 a.m. and setting at 5:56 p.m. Tropically, we are in that Virgo energy, and our mindset being organized, putting things together, you know, labeling, the celestial label of energy that brings us to that 11. We are in a space of harvesting, really paying attention to the fact that all this month we reaped what we sowed, and we sowed like we knew we was going to reap some shit. You know what I'm saying? Leo and the sidereal constellation, bringing the glory, the riches, the pride, the attention, the creativity, the expression, the emotional energy, all of those things in alignment with that Virgo energy. Sunrise at 6:55 a.m., setting at 6:42 p.m. The AM visibility of Comet Atlas 2C 2023 A3 begins, so we're starting to get that celestial ancient knowledge first thing in the AM. Best visibility of Earth shine on the moon is just before sunrise. Mercury is in superior conjunction, which means behind the sun at 4:54 p.m. Mercury will be 1.3 degrees northeast of the sun, and no, it's not visible, as the sun kind of blocks Mercury from being visible, being all bright and stuff like that. But we have more of that Mercurian energy happening in our space. Remind you, Mercury is also in Libra with the sun, so a lot of law, justice, truth, realigning things with my yacht, and you'll see that a lot with the different things that's going on. I told you I watch the currencies. I told you I watch stuff in Law and Order, watch people in leadership, watch people in this space of beauty and fashion and stuff like that, because they do stuff around this Libra energy. This is the new seeing energy, and they're tipping the scale. Some people are tipping the scales to their favor, but you know the universe always tips them hoes back. So you know, whatever energy they putting out there, they always make sure they got a sacrificial lamb. But when you're running out of lamb, what do you do? So it's a lot of you know, squirming and stuff. My contact moving. It's a lot of squirming and stuff happening in space. The sun enters draconic Libra energy, so now we have the sun sitting in tropical Libra, which is our thought process, how we think things to be. We are thinking in that space of law, justice, and truth. We're thinking in that space of Mayat. We're thinking in the space of interpersonal relationships and bonds and contracts that we're signing. We're thinking in this space. Now we're also having the soul experience. So now our auric body is aligning with our thoughts. So this is the part where you be very, 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 very careful, because you are setting the stage for when the sun enters Vedic Libra on the 17th, and it starts happening around us what your thoughts and your soul have been connecting into. Reminding you guys that Lilith is also over here in Libra, Venus is also over here in Libra, Mercury is over here in Libra. So like, you know, we're getting into that primordial energy here in this space as well, getting into that space of rebellion, bringing us back to that ancient, you know, energy of how, you know, things are to be balanced when we created this space. You know what I'm saying? Mercury enters draconic Libra as well, aligning that thought on, you know, our mindset on our throat chakra and how balanced our throat chakra should be. And now it's applying on our Vedic body. Again, be very mindful, because when we enter the Libra energy, how balanced your thoughts and your auric body have been is going to start gravitating things into your space when that Vedic energy occurs. So that's what I got for you today, Cosmic Nobodies. This is going to be a very, very interesting month. Y'all know what y'all should be doing in y'all law, justice, and truth. Y'all know what dreams y'all been having. Y'all know what spirit has for y'all to do. A lot of people act like there's only like 5 chosen one. Every one of y'all are chosen. That's why you're here. Every moment you wake up and you move your feet, you are chosen. Now, what are you chosen to do? Some of you guys are chosen to infiltrate certain spaces. Some of you guys are chosen to make new spaces. Some of you guys are chosen to just go with the flow and wait until, you know, whatever happens, happens. But y'all all are chosen for something. Everybody is important. Everybody keeps the balance being balanced. Ashe.